Going global.
Yeah, global world. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. It is I, King Real. I hope wherever you're at, you're having a beautiful day. And for me, I would like to celebrate 10 years of travel. Yes, 2019 makes 10 years since I've been out of the country for the first time. 10 years since I've ever been on an airplane. And 10 years since I've been to that country a lot of people in the world call Mother Nature's best kept secret, Belize. So in the start of 2019, I would like to celebrate my 10 years of travel by showing you my top 10 moments. Now, some of these moments you've never seen before, and some of these moments are moments before I even created Going Global. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. Moment 10, standing in the middle of Shibuya Crossing in Japan. Shibuya Crossing is the largest crossing intersection in the world. 2.5 thousand people can cross at any given time. And it was a crazy experience. Like, I actually had somebody else filming, and I was in the middle just walking and just seeing all these people just crossing at any given time. And I did it like 3 or 4 times, and it was just an amazing experience. If you ever go to Japan, I would advise you strongly to visit this crossing. Moment 9, experiencing the DMZ in South Korea. I almost got my camera taken away from me just for you guys, trying to get this footage. But I was smart about it. I was like, after he came on the bus, I had to put my camera down smooth. I did it smooth but the rich history of the DMZ, just of the Koreans, so many Koreans died during this time. So many, families was broken apart, and going in that tunnel, you have to go back to my video just to see a little bit of that history. And also, go to Korea, you gotta visit the DMZ, the whole area, just the whole DMZ area. And this experience taught me that, you can't put your experience in the news. You have to really go and experience and realize it for yourself.
Hold up, everybody wave, I'm videotaping.
Moment 8, when I walked the Great Wall of China. This was like this was in the earlier part of my 10 years of travel. I was still at my university when I got the opportunity to go to China and walk this Great Wall. I advise any and everybody, if you can go to China and walk the Great Wall, you will not be disappointed. I can see why it is like one of the 7 wonders of the world. They say you can see it from space. I don't know about all that, but it's just vast. And just the history behind that, and just being able to walk this long wall. And this was before Going Global. I didn't really post this on anything, so this is probably your first time seeing this, and amazing experience. Moment 7, all the kids in Turkey asked for my autograph. This story is so funny because, this was before even the China trip. I had the opportunity to study abroad a few times in college. So this was while I was in college. I went to Turkey, and I was there with my professor. We was just at some type of, gift shop. And it was a kid that came up and he had a piece of paper and a pencil and wanted motioning for me to sign. Okay, I guess it's that typical thing. They see a black person, they think that they're like a celebrity, but honestly, I was playing the part. I was like, I'm about to start having a basketball dribbling, about to tell these people to pay me if they want my autograph. So he came up and wanted me to give him my autograph. So I was like, all right, I signed. Next thing you know, as soon as I started writing, it was like 20, I lie to you not, 20 kids that came up and wanted my autograph. So me, my professor, and the other students, we were like, we can't let this go. We have to get a picture of this. So ergo, you see this picture with all the students. Moment 6, learning about and climbing the Mayan Temple. This was my first ever abroad experience. Soon as we landed in Belize, and this was like my sophomore going into my junior year of college. As soon as we landed in Belize, like got off, it was nighttime. We went to our cabins, went to sleep. That next morning, we went to see the Mayan temples. And this picture where I'm doing push-ups on the Mayan temple was like, that's like the catalyst of that was like the start of me just studying abroad and just traveling around the world. That moment right there, if I can put a moment on when I knew traveling was my thing, that moment right there, because I was like just walking the Mayan temple, learning about the history, and just being the ADHD person I am, you know, I'm like, yo, I want to do push-ups on this Mayan temple. Take a picture of me. So I started doing push-ups, and that's where you get this picture. And this is like the legendary picture of in my life of me just realizing, yo, this travel thing, I got something with this. Moment 5, riding a boat around the Mafi Coast. Yo, the Mafi Coast. It is an isolating area. It is a romantic area. Any of you guys from the global world, if you got a significant other, boyfriend, girlfriend, if you're married, if you just want to take a vacation where like a lot of the celebrities go to the Mafi Coast. Huh? Moment 4, you know, helping me reach the Buddhist temple in South Korea. Yo, you gotta watch this video. I think it's vlog 3. If you can just pause and just go back to vlog 3 and just watch me just finding this Buddhist temple and meeting, you know. This was like, and I didn't meet him in this video. I knew him before, but he always wanted to like follow me different places that I went, even outside of me videotaping. I went to his church one time, like crazy, wonderful kid. Moment 3, my Chinese students singing goodbye to me. This was a moment that was, I did a program in China, and actually if you can see this picture right here, that is a lot of the people in the program where I was teaching kids in a rural area. And yo, we just had a real good bond where at the end they surprised me with just like a farewell song, and they all gave me those like, you know, when they fold the pictures and make like birds and stuff. It's not or I think origami is like the Japanese name. I don't know the Chinese name, but yeah, it was a beautiful experience. Had a wonderful time there. Moment 2, getting my head licked by a jaguar. Yo, I know what you're thinking, crazy. I mean, that's why people be calling me wild boy sometimes. I just do wild things. I don't know why, I just do. That's just who I am. And yes, I got my head licked by a jaguar. Yeah, I mean, I went inside, this was in Belize, we went inside a cage. First they put the jaguar up. This isn't the first time that this happened. They do this all the time. They put the jaguar up, went inside a cage. It was a cage inside another cage. Went inside that cage, then they let the jaguar out. Walked around, roamed around, just smelling the pheromones, and he decided to lick my head. That next year, unfortunately, not that jaguar was junior, and we worked with this jaguar before, just doing research on this jaguar. Another jaguar in the same zoo got out during a hurricane and mauled this guy to death, and just, you know, thank God none of us, it didn't happen to any of us, but prayers go out to this guy and his family. But yeah, they had to shut the program that I actually studied abroad on down for a few years because, you know, this incident was just too crazy. Talk about close calls. The most memorable moments, meeting all of my Korean students. They were doing a tug of war game. I think it was like the middle school girls, but just all of my students in Korea. I didn't even have, like, I can't really say my favorite. I do have a favorite class, but yo, just the whole experience in itself was amazing. I would advise any and everybody, if you're just taking time away from your career, finishing college and want to just have a gap year, or just want to do something and make a little extra money, go to Korea, teach English, for me, it was the best experience of my life. So that's 10 years in a bag. It's a wrap. Fun times, beautiful times, monumental times, and I plan on having 10 more amazing years, better than the last. I hope that you come and enjoy the rest or the next 10 years with me. But if not, this plane is still taking off. If I can leave you with any message, it would be that this young black male from a little old city called Greenville, North Carolina, if I was able to do all of these amazing things and travel, so can you. No matter your background, your race, religion, financial situation, gender, no matter any of those things, as long as you're determined, you can do it. And if you have that mindset, just imagine where the journey can take you. That's it. That's all I got. It is I, King Rail from Going Global. Oh yeah, also, if you like this video, share it, like it, subscribe, turn your notifications on because I'm going to be hitting you with more videos, and follow me on Instagram, A King Named Rail.